Back. I've just discovered that the my wireless keyboard that I've been using loads has suddenly developed a fault. Weird. So I've done a bit of paper and started marking it out, and it seems as if it's the right arrow 0, 2, 5, 8 and slash. So there's like an L-shaped bit that's broken here. So I wonder what's going on with that. It's not just some one random key, it seems to be that particular bit. Now, I'm sure I didn't do it before, I would have noticed. Anyway, a bit of a pain in the arse because I quite like this keyboard. It's not the best, but it's, you know, it's one I've got and it works fine. The battery life is actually quite good. I mean, it's a 2000 milliamp hour battery, so it does last quite a while. Anyway, it doesn't work, and that's really annoying, so let's take it to pieces and see what we can see. Okay, there's the battery. Wow, it's a big one. What's nice is that there's actually a plug. It's really nice. So that's the keyboard matrix. So we're looking. Ooh. So we're looking this side. Right, so that's the connection that's made to the board. I hate those. Right, so the issue is going to be down here somewhere. So let's do some testing. I've got to find a way of testing this. It's not going to be easy, but the connection is onto this strip here. I hate this kind of thing, but there is some jollop in there. There's some fixing this is going to be tricky. So this strip here, and I hate the way this has an interference fit onto there, just sort of, there's like these two location lugs, and that's the only thing that sort of lines it up. And I guess it works, but I don't really like it very much. There is stuff coming off here, so I'm hoping it's just some bad contacts. It's a bit weird because this, and this are the ones that are. Let me show you. So this bit here, that's this or this, this. So there's a common connection goes up there that is failing. So let's also just clean the back of that. The bugger is it's actually quite difficult to test. You have to really reassemble it to test it, which is not great. So anyway, let's put that back. So you can see there's two location lugs there that line it all up, hopefully. Yeah, I think it's actually best to do it the other way. Hang on. I'm going to take this off there and it'll be easier, I think, to line it all up. There you go, that's better. It goes in there like that. And then this bit goes over the top there. And I'm hoping it's going to be lined up enough. Oops. Of course, let me just take this off and actually plug the battery in. It's actually keyed, so you've got to be a bit careful how you do that. So let's put that back in there. Right, so maybe that's going to be good enough. I mean, that looks okay on the port, so hopefully it's actually lined up correctly. Right, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to turn it on, and then we're going to test it again. Let's turn it on without it shooting off everywhere. Now, of course, I don't have the button on that, so I'm going to have to just slide it across and hope. Okay, that is plugged in. Seems to not be doing anything. That's weird. Let's put this thing back in again. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I have to hold that in place. So let's go back. Yeah. So the right is still not working. So I do that, which is number lock. Oh, that's number lock. It's still not working. Oh, hang on. 0 is now working. And 2 is working. And 5, that's come back to life. What about right? And the right is working. Excellent. It was dirty contact. Oh, that's a right result. Okay, brilliant. Now, can we reassemble it? We reassemble it and everything dies. That's weird. Something about the mounting of that. I think as you push it in, it lifts the connection on this strip here, because I'm putting pressure on it there. So I think maybe what we need to do is to put that in there and then put some screws in it. First thing, I've got to find this thing, which is the switch cover. Yeah, let's just turn that off a minute. That switch cover's got to go in there. So it's currently that way. So we push it that way, and then, oops. Okay, good. Let's do that and hopefully not disturb anything. And now, let's get some screws in there. So this bit here are the 2 screws that go across that mounting plate. So I think those are probably the most important screws, because they clamp the circuit board down enough to make contact with that conductive strip. Membrane, I suppose you'd call it. So the conductive strip on the circuit board and then the membrane on top of that. So it makes it like a sandwich. So let's just put enough screws in to test it. And you can always push down the rest of the keyboard. Alright, so let's turn it on. We've got number lock on. Yeah, it's working. Brilliant. Oh my god. That is so much. That is really cool. It's a lovely little keyboard. I mean, it's crappy in many ways, but that's now working. I am very happy. Okay. So there it is. Yeah, so there is also a function thing. So you can actually turn the backlight up. You can't turn it off completely. I suppose that way you know it's on. But you can turn it down, which is good. I guess that will save on battery. And there's no effects or anything, so it's just RGB and that's it. So there's a bit of green, a bit of sort of yellowy orange, and a bit of red, a bit of purple. That's it. You haven't got anything else. But it's been really useful. This keyboard's been really useful. Yeah. I don't know, I can't remember when I got it. It was in the bundle of crap, I think. So anyway, yeah, there you go. It's sometimes nice to have a full-size keyboard. I do a lot of my work with tiny keyboards. And one of my favourite ones, it's getting a bit old now, but that's my Magic Force one. It's a tiny little keyboard with not much. There's no function keys or anything, but I use that for gaming, and it's actually very nice. Not that I'm any good at gaming, but sometimes it's really nice to have a full-size keyboard with the function keys and everything else, and the number pad. But hey, it all depends. Yeah. Anyway, there you go. So that's back from the dead, and pretty damn good. I like the fact that the battery seems to last quite a long time. That's probably the next thing to change. I guess the next thing that will go wrong is the battery. But we can do what we've done before on other keyboards and maybe just substitute a different battery in there. Anyway, cool, nice.